This is the truth about factoring companies. Well, my factoring company anyways. Apex Capital Corporation. Factoring company, what is a factoring company? Well, let's suppose you're an owner operator, you have your own business, whatever, and you do a load for somebody, some company. Let's suppose you do a load for Walgreens or Aldi's, or I try to avoid a lot of the grocery runs. They take too long to drop off and delivery, but anyway, that's besides the point. Anyway, let's suppose you do a load for one of those companies or what have you. Okay, now you have to get paid for that load once you drop it off. So how are you going to get paid? Well, you can submit your paperwork to that company, to their department, whichever department. So I'm making my bagel real quick. You can submit your paperwork to that department and you can get paid from them. But keep in mind, they might not pay you right away. Yes, some companies may offer like a 2%, 4%, whatever the case may be, fast pay, but that's not always the case with every single company. So some companies might take 30, 60, 90 days in order to pay you. So I mean, I don't want to have my money stuck for 30, 60, 90 days when I just already did a load for them. I want to get paid right away too. So I use a factoring company. A factoring company is basically an investor, whichever company you decide, and they invest in your company. Basically what they do is they buy your invoice for a percentage. So let's suppose you ship it for $1,000, okay? Out of the $1,000, my factoring company, Apex, pays me 95% of that 1,000. Now, it's not always the case, but in my case, they paid me 95%. It's supposed to be 97% they pay me, but I opt for the reserve account. So a reserve account is basically like a saving account through that company, Apex Factoring. So they put 2% aside for me and save it for in the future in case in emergencies, or let it build up, and there's no fees or anything, and you can take it out whenever you get ready. So anyways, they take out, they fund me 95%, and 5% they keep. 2% they put into my saving account, and 3% they charge you for giving your money early. So we're talking about $30. I think it's 3%, yeah, $30 of 1,000. So I would get funded basically $970 out of the 1,000, but I'll get my money right away. And you can choose same day funding or next day funding. I do the next day funding. So how it works, if you do the next day funding, then they charge you 75 cents for every invoice you submit. So let's suppose you did 3-4 loads and you submit paperwork at one time for 3-4 loads. Then each of those paperwork that you submit, each load, let's suppose you did a load for Walgreens and you did a load for Walmart. So that's 2 invoices you have, 75 cents times both invoices. Okay, and then I also pick how I want it. Do I want it wired into my account? I do Zelle. They just send me the money Zelle, so I just like Zelle. So they charge $11.50 to send it Zelle. So you're talking $11.50 and 75 cents. Let's just say $1. So that's $12.50, and then $30. So basically like 40. Let's say $45 out of 1,000, but it adds up. I mean, they make money, but at the same time, hey, I don't mind as long as I'm getting my money right away. And in the future, will I stop doing factoring? Maybe if I get to the point where like I'm just so loaded with money that I don't really care. But then at the same time, it's kind of like a headache to keep up with it. Like who paid you, who didn't pay you. So I would just have to get maybe my wife or somebody else involved, or if I evolve my trucking business into a multiple trucking operation, and maybe hire somebody to do the bookkeeping and all this and everything and accounting. So, you know, but right now I'm just doing my owner operator lifestyle and trying to find out and figure out as I go, because I mean, I never knew anything about the trucking industry. So this is just all new to me and a first for me. So I've only been driving trucks now for about 5 months, and never drove a truck before in my life, and jumped out owner operator from beginning. So, you know, I didn't go no company, hire no company. I didn't go no CDL trucking school. I just learned from my brother-in-law his truck and went and took the test, got my CDL license and started. So, you know, I'm not perfect. I'm not saying this is the way to go factoring. Factoring may not be for you. So you just have to make the decision and see what's best for you. Maybe you got somebody out there better as far as factoring goes, you can let me know. But I just like the Apex factoring because it's so easy to do through the app, and I never had no problem so far. And I mean, I probably did over $80,000 within the 4 or 5 months that I've been with them, and I haven't had any issues yet. So also I like it, their app they have on there. You could do credit checks with the company. So let's suppose you do a load through TQL. That's a good company. So let's suppose you didn't know anything, you just went into the trucking industry, so you want to check before I take this load with TQL, is TQL a good company? Are they going to pay me once I'm done? So what you can do is go on your factoring app through Apex Capital Corporation and submit a credit check on this company, and it's right away instant. Basically, you put in their MC number, you click on it, you do a credit check, and it'll tell you right away, okay, this company always pays, they have a good credit score, this company is approved up to $100,000. So that means you can haul for this company as many times as you want, up to $100,000 they're good for. So they'll put the money up front and fund you up to $100,000. Now, you'll never probably get to that, because unless you have multiple truck operations, because each time the company is paying, let's suppose Apex bought out the Walgreens invoice from me for $1,000. So once they fund that, Walgreens pays Apex, then that credit becomes available again. So there's no way really you could go up to $100,000, even if you're on the road like every single day and hauling only for TQL. So I mean, it's just good to know, like, okay, if I take this load with this company, am I not going to get screwed? They're going to pay me. So it's always good to have that. So I guess this is a video about factoring and what is factoring, and is factoring for you. Or if you have any questions, then you can just comment below, hit the bell notification for any new video that I post. I haven't posted a video in a while, so I figured I'll jump on here real quick while I'm making my breakfast and tell you guys about that. Also, leave a comment and subscribe, share this video with somebody, maybe to help them out. If you have any questions for me or in general, just leave them below and I'll try to answer as many as I can. Thank you guys, stay blessed, have a good one.